So our next concept is mutual inductance between long straight wire and a closed square loop which are in same plane. That means we will consider a long straight wire and a closed square loop. Those two are placed in the same plane, and the long straight wire can carry a current of I1 ampere which is placed along z axis. A closed square loop is placed at a distance of rho meter from the long straight wire. Then we have to determine the flux linkages at a long closed square loop due to I1 current. That means due to the current flows through the long straight wire. And from that flux linkages, we have to calculate mutual inductance between long straight wire and closed square loop. It is a square loop or rectangular loop, whatever it is may be. So see here, let us consider a long straight wire of a carrying current I1 along a z-axis, and a closed square loop is placed at rho meter distance from long straight wire in a same plane as shown in figure. So see here, this is XYZ coordinate system. In this XYZ coordinate system, a long straight wire is placed along x-axis, and the current flows through the long straight wire is I1 amperes, and a square loop of length b meters, square loop of length b meter and width a meter. See here, width a meters, and the square loop is at rho meter distance from the long straight wire differential length I1 dl1, and this is dl1, and this is dl1. So now here how to consider a differential thickness d-rho, or a differential distance, of a square loop from the long straight wire. So this is the figure. Here what happened means a long straight wire and a closed square loop are in same plane, Now we have to determine the magnetic field intensity due to the long straight current carrying wire. That means according to the Ampere's law, closed line integral of h bar dot dl bar is equal to I1, which is according to the Ampere's law. So now here in a cylindrical coordinate system, if we can evaluate this h bar dot dl bar, h bar is h phi a phi bar, dl bar is equal to dl into a phi bar, then it is I1. So from this closed line integral of h phi dl, because of a phi bar dot a phi bar is equal to 1, then it is equal to I1. So then h phi is constant, that's why it is common out from the integration. So then closed line integral of dl is nothing but 2 pi rho, it is the circumference or perimeter. So then h phi is equal to I1 by 2 pi rho, it is the magnetic field intensity. It is the magnetic field intensity due to long straight current carrying wire in ampere per meter. So next from this, the magnetic flux density. So the magnetic flux density B1 is equal to mu into H1. Substituting equation 2 in equation 3, we get B1 is equal to I1 by 2 pi rho to I1 by 2 pi rho. So if we can consider in magnitudes, B1 bar is equal to mu into I1 by 2 pi rho a phi bar, because of B bar is equal to mu into H bar is equal to H phi into a phi bar. So then which is equation number 4. Weber per meter square. So then the flux linkages in a closed square loop is lambda 12 is equal to n2, that means the flux linkages in second system, then the flux linked in the closed square loop is phi 1, that is due to the sorry, so this is up to this is the flux linkages, this is the equation number 5. So then for n2 is equal to 1, lambda 12 is equal to phi 1. So from this phi 1 is equal to closed surface integral of, that is S2 B1 bar dot ds2 bar. So then where ds2 bar is equal to, here long straight conductor is placed along z axis, that is one dimension is z, another dimension is distance rho. So that's why ds2 bar is equal to dz into rho d rho a phi bar. So then phi 1 is equal to z is equal to 0 to the length is a finite length, it is b, the finite length it is b. So then z is equal to 0 to b, and rho is equal to, if we can consider here this rho value, it is smaller differential distance d rho 2, and here maximum value of rho, then it is d, and that means here this distance is depending upon the distance of the square loop in this plane, that's why it is d rho, smaller value is d, and the maximum value is up to the width of square loop, that is d2 d plus a, d2 d plus a, b1 bar is b1 bar into, that is b1 bar into dz d rho into a phi bar, so which is equation number 8. We know the value of b1, substituting equation 4 in equation 8, we get phi 1 is equal to z is equal to 0 to b, rho is equal to d2 d plus a. So here it is b1 bar is nothing but mu into I1 by 2 pi rho into a phi bar dz d rho a phi bar. So then a phi bar is equal to 1, then z is equal to 0 to b dz into rho is equal to d2 d plus d mu into I1 by 2 pi rho d rho. So then from this the constant values mu into I1 by 2 pi integral dz dz, that is equal to 0 to b integral 1 by rho equal to d2 d plus a d2 d plus a d2 d plus a 1 by rho d rho. So then mu into I1 by 2 pi into 0 to b means into b. So the 1 by rho is natural logarithm of rho, it is d2 d plus a. So then mu into I1 into b by 2 pi natural logarithm of d plus a by minus d natural logarithm of d. So then mu into I1 into b by 2 pi natural logarithm of d plus a by d. So then from this phi 1 is equal to mu into I1 b by 2 pi natural logarithm of 1 plus a by d, d by d plus a by d, 1 plus a by d. So which is the flux linkages, equation number 9. Then mutual inductance between long straight wire and closed square loop is M12 is equal to lambda 12 by I1. So where lambda 12 is phi 1 by I1 because of N2 is equal to 1. So then M12 is equal to, substituting equation, this time it is 11, equation 9, in equation 11 we get mu into I1 into b by 2 pi natural logarithm of 1 plus a by d into I1. So then it is m12 is equal to mu into b by 2 pi into natural logarithm of a by d. So which is equation number 12 in Henry, where b is the length of square loop in meters and a is the width of square loop in meters. Finally, small d is the distance of a square loop from from long straight wire or long straight current carrying wire. So this is the mutual inductance between long straight wire and closed square loop which are placed in same plane.